Ugh. Okay, so Thrive Internet Marketing Agency. I've got to be careful because I'm going live. And so this is my review for a Thrive Internet Marketing Agency or Thrive Internet Marketing Agency review, because that's what you're searching for. So the best way that I can give you a review for Thrive Internet Marketing Agency is this. I feel so ripped off. I feel so miserable. I'm just going to tell you a story. See, I'm going to get up on the camera and I'm going to talk about it because I feel completely ripped off. 24 G's. It's not a little bit of money. It's a lot of money. 24,000 bucks, 6 months. And here's what happens. So I do a ton of research on search engine optimization. Okay. I do my research on SEO. I look at web effects. I look at Neil Patel. I look at clutch.io or whatever. And I look for reviews. And I look at the reviews of everybody. And I look at Thrive's reviews. And Thrive's reviews look good. Thrive's Internet Marketing Agency reviews. Matt, I'm mad. I'm mad because I trusted them with 24,000 bucks. My business is having a hard time and I can't get it to do right. I can't right the ship. And I'm like, literally, I'm like praying. I'm like, God, am I supposed to be losing this business? No matter what, my call volume's tanking. So I'm like, okay, guys. And I interview everybody, all of those companies I interviewed. And I had a big budget, dude. I would have spent 120 a year on it. And I'm just a little old tree service. I'll throw 10 G's at it every month if I have to, if I know I'm getting the results. So after interviewing everybody, they said, look, Mark, we bill per hour. Okay. So if you want to hire us, we're going to bill you per hour. We're going to have a minimum. We're going to do those. But if you want to buy more hours, you can. And to me, that made more sense. It felt right because I was like, okay, well, at least I know I'm getting those hours. Turns out, I don't know if the quality of work was there. Doesn't feel like it. Here's the point. Every month, or the first thing right off the rip is we had this meeting. It's the launch meeting. It's all exciting. I'm sitting there, a little old tree service, and they're like 6 people, 8 people. I don't remember exactly, but just a ton of people on this meeting. I'm like, guys, I'm a tree service. Like, why do you have so many people on this meeting? In the back of my mind, I'm like, are you guys billing me the hourly rates for this? And I'm like, this feels really weird. Here's the thing. The best way I can describe is if you've ever been taken from, if you've ever been stolen. This is a feeling, not claiming legal. I feel like I have been. One time I had this motorcycle. I lived at this apartment complex and I parked it outside, locked it to itself. It was this really nice Honda dirt bike. There was no place to lock it to, so I just put the lock like between the frame and the wheel. Man, I came out the next morning, that bike was gone. And man, I love that bike. If you guys know anything about XR600s, 1984, they were so nice. And in Colorado, you didn't need the blinkers. Like you could just ride them. And man, I always like was looking around going like, where did my bike go? And I could never get it back. That's how I feel with Thrive. That's how I feel with my experience with Thrive Internet Marketing Agency. And this is my review. So here's the deal. What ended up happening is I threw up a bunch of money toward it. I got 4, I think actually 3 blog posts written for 24 G's over 6 months. I never saw noticeable results on my site. Never. And finally, at the end, my manager of my account, when I was just like, dude, I'm just on the edge of my seat every month watching my business get demolished. And I'm just like, call volume wise, and I'm just like calling her constantly going like, I'll throw more money at you. And she's like, well, I'll talk to your guy. I think his name was Steven or something. I don't even remember. Hey, will this help? No, we don't want any more money from you. And I'm like telling him, I'll bump it another 4,600. Do something, guys. They didn't. And the whole promise was, oh, we'll front load all the reworking of your site and get all the silos and the internal linking structures done. Here's the straw that broke the camel's back for me. Okay. Here's where it got just so like, because this is the deal. I'm a pretty analytical guy and I know a little bit about SEO. I did my research. And so in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, dang, do I really want to say that I was wrong? And I'm not super great with like, I'm just not super, I have a hard time just like writing someone off. When they tell me, hey, we're going to do a good job, I'm a really trusting guy. That's just kind of my nature. And so, anyway, as it turns out, I'm trusting, I'm trusting, I'm trusting. And so, this girl ends up sending me this. I say to her, the manager, I was like, I need to know how many links did you end up procuring for me? How many links did you get? Because I knew let 3 original blog posts for 24,000. They're claiming they're doing something with my website, but I can't see any results. End of the day, she sends me this link list, dude. And I don't even know how many it was. It was like, I don't know, like 200 external links linking to my site. And she's like, yeah, this is what we've got for you. I don't know whether it was ineptitude, lack of education, lack of caring, malintent. I don't know. But she included the first seen column on this spreadsheet, which meant there was a date on every single link and the first time that the machine that was spidering had seen that link. About 95%, over 95, because I think they got me like 7 or 8 links. I don't know how much it was. So like 200 and like 7 or 8 or 12 or something were first seen before I ever hired those guys. And she's like throwing it over to me saying, look at all that we've done. And honestly, when she did that, I was just like, oh, this is the evidence, direct evidence of the feel that I've gotten with you on these monthly meetings. It's just like, God, you feel like you're selling me. This feels so gross. It's like this big song and dance, and like, bro, you're not getting anything done. And like, and even the SEO guy, he's like, yeah, we're doing all this stuff. And I'm like, bro, you're not doing something. Something doesn't feel right. And at the end of it, I reached out to Matt, the owner, and like when I complained to them, they were like, oh, okay, we'll give you half off on a month. Oh, great. So you'll maybe not take profit on, that 1 month or whatever. At the end, I said, hey, I want my money back. Nothing. Zero. So now I either got to sue them, which I don't know if I want to spend the money for, or just tell my story and give my Thrive Internet Marketing Agency review. And I'm going to keep on giving it. I'm going to tell the world, because I would never, ever, ever, ever wish that on you, because it doesn't feel right. If someone didn't feel right with my company, I'll give them the 24 G's back. Here you go. That's it. For me, that's the way I run my company, And so, I don't know, man. It was such a miserable experience that I'm going live for 8 minutes and 33 seconds, really just to tell you, because they didn't make it right. There was nothing. It was just the way I walked away, in my opinion, the way I walk away feeling is just like a gut punch. It's like that motorcycle getting stolen. It's just like, oh, and I can't do anything about it. It's just, wow, there goes 6 months out of my life. There goes my business continuing to like, and like, I'm stressed. My employees are stressed. My profit margins are down. And I handed them something and I said, can you please help me? Oh yeah, we'll help you. We'll help you. And it never happened. So there you have it. That's my experience. And obviously 1 star. So take it for what it's worth. I just wish that they would have made something right. And it just feels so horrible because they never did. And so whatever, it is what it is. You guys proceed at your own pace. Take care, y'all. At your own pace. Is that right? Proceed at your own, whatever. You know what I mean. You've heard my story. Take care.